Hello everyone. The topic for today is electromagnetic induction, presented by Vivek Ranjan Sahu of Standard 10. According to Michael Faraday, nothing is too wonderful to be true if it is consistent with the laws of nature, as earlier proved by Hans Christian Ørsted that a current carrying conductor behaves as a magnetic element and produces magnetic field surrounding it. This made Michael Faraday to be curious to find out if electricity can produce magnetic field, then is the reverse possible? That means if magnetism can be produced through electricity, then can we produce electricity from magnets? Amazing, right? And this concept took Faraday almost 6 years to find the mystery. Michael Faraday was an experimental physicist who came from a very poor family. His achievement was remarkable in a time when science was usually the preserve of people born into wealthy families. Faraday made an important breakthrough by discovering how a moving magnet can be used to generate electric current. So, what is electromagnetic induction then? The phenomenon of producing induced current in a closed circuit coil placed in a charging magnetic field is known as electromagnetic induction. Faraday gave a law which states that the induced voltage in a current is proportional to the number of loops multiplied by the magnetic field changes within those loops. But we shall read this topic in higher classes. So let's know what are the experiments done by Faraday in discovering this law. Prepare circular coil out of copper wire. Connect the two ends of this coil to the two terminals of a sensitive galvanometer with the scale having 0 at the center. This closed circuit is shown in the diagram. Note that this circuit contains no source of electricity and it shows 0 reading initially. Take a bar magnet and move it swiftly towards the coil with its north pole facing the coil. You observe a deflection in the galvanometer when the magnet is moving. The deflection indicates that current is set up in the coil. Now, move the magnet away from the coil. The galvanometer again shows a deflection, but in the opposite direction. This means current is set up in the opposite direction. If you hold the magnet with its south pole facing the coil and repeat the above steps, the deflections are again observed but are reversed. Similarly, motion of the coil itself also produces deflection in the galvanometer. When the magnet is kept stationary, do you observe any deflection when you just hold the magnet stationary near the coil at rest? No. A relative motion of a magnet and coil induces the current in the coil. The current produced by a relative motion of the coil or the magnet is called an induced current and is said to be set up by an induced electromotive force EMF. So, did you notice it is more difficult to push the magnet into a coil with more loops? Factors on which induced current depends. Number 1, the number of turns in the coil. Number 2, the strength of the magnet. And number 3, the speed with which the magnet moves towards the coil. Direction of induced current in a conductor. According to Fleming's right hand rule, stretch the right hand such that the first finger, the central finger, and the thumb are mutually perpendicular to each other. If the first finger points along the direction of the field, that is magnetic field, and the thumb points along the direction of motion of the conductor, then the direction of induced current is given by the direction of central finger. Applications. AC generator works on the principle of electromagnetic induction. This principle is also used in the working of electrical transformers, as well as the magnetic flow meter is also based on the electromagnetic induction. Now, I have a question for you all. Did you know that the principle of electromagnetic induction is also involved in the working of a credit card strip when you swipe it across the card machine. How do you think this works? Okay, let me give you one hint. If you know the answer, please write in the comment section. At last but not the least, let's recap what we learned today. Your mind is a magnet. I hope it might have attracted all the topics we learned today, and I am optimistic now you understand the concept very clearly. Thank you for your patient hearing. Please do like and subscribe to my channel for more amazing videos for you.